If you have an upcoming remodeling project and you're worried about staying on time, staying on budget, stay tuned to this video because we're going to share a secret that helps us keep these projects on track. When people first reach out to us about a project, they generally send along some inspiration. Pinterest boards, house profiles, those are all a really great start. But in order for us to go from this to this, there's a lot more work to do. So at this point, we've seen your inspiration, we've been out to your home to measure, and this is where we will start to develop a floor plan. This is where your project will really start to take shape. During this process, we go in depth, understanding your lifestyle, storage needs, and the problems you're facing with your current space. This is a really important step in the process, and the work we do here will really help us tie it all together in the end. And for all those people that are a bit more visual, we've got you covered too. This is where we bring your design to life through 3D rendering and virtual walkthroughs. This allows you to visualize your new space before it becomes a reality. Let's first take a look at renderings. These are great visual tools that allows the client to actually see what the space will look like. Here's a virtual walkthrough of that same space. Gives you a great idea of how the different spaces come together and the visual impacts of the design from different viewpoints in your house. But again, there's a lot more work to do from here. So far, we've looked at floor plans, renderings, 3D walkthroughs, which are all great tools to help customers understand and visualize their new space. The devil is in the details, as they say, and if you want to have a project that finishes on time and on budget, you have to have all the details worked out, and that's where construction drawings come in. Construction drawings help our team ensure accuracy and communicate the remodeling plan to everybody involved in the project. Collaboration with our team is a huge part of a successful project, and these documents are where the magic happens. Let's dive into these construction drawings for a recent project we did in Nashotah. So looking at this Nashotah first floor project, start here with our index, just laying everything out, letting people know where they can find information. Then we get into our demo plan here. Are we saving anything? What are we demoing? And then some notes regarding framing. You'll see the color coding to help everything out, and also some notes for specific things that might get missed in the process. Next page is our floor plans. Here, clear scope of work on the side. And up to this point, it's been a collaborative approach with our entire team, from design and production to plumber and the electrician. They've walked the space, they're familiar with the scope, and they've helped us draft some of this and come up with ideas. Really taking a team approach to these projects really helps speed things along and make sure you don't have any snags. We get into our electrical plan. Again, very, very collaborative approach. What's the device color? Where are we putting things? What are the expectations for lighting? We get into more details. Here you'll see our hardware key is referenced for the first time. More lighting details, more selections, appliances, really important. Everybody's got to understand what we're doing, so we're not going back for appliances. Getting into some tile specs. What's the pattern? What installation direction are we using? A lot of tile these days, there's no bull nose, right? So how are we edging that tile to give it a good, clean, finished look? Here again is our hardware key. You don't want any issues with hardware because you drill a door wrong and it's costly and creates long delays in getting the project finished up. Here we're looking at our cabinet schedule. These are custom cabinets, so a lot goes into this process. We spend a ton of time making sure this is right. These take 10, 12, 14 weeks to make sometimes. So we want to make sure we're getting this right. Finally, we get into some renders, and these are just artistic representations, but it gives everyone a goal and a visual goal to understand what the end looks like. So when you're doing a project, it's important that in the beginning you slow down, get all your details worked out, and that way once demo starts, you're cruising along and you don't have hiccups and delays, and good construction documents will ensure that your project finishes on time and on budget. So there you have it. If you want to have a successful project that finishes on time and on budget, make sure to have a good set of construction drawings and you'll be well on your way.